What's up, y'all? It's another SOA night. Let's get it going. What's up, y'all? We are at the season finale of season 2 of Sons of Anarchy. Allow me to bring up my lovely co-host, Miss Dina, aka Christina. Hey, girl. Hey, how's you doing? Your mic is off.
Trying not to be yawning all up in the screen.
Well, let's get right into it because we have so much to unpack in this episode. Woo!
Not so much. It's
Let
like
me get
they packed. This should have been like a 2-hour episode.
child. It could have easily been because so much happened in this episode. Whew, goodness gracious.
You got your wine tonight?
Good evening, baby. Hey, girl. Hey. No, I do not have wine tonight. I have been sipping wine for the past 3 nights. I have been doing it for my birthday, so I need to chill. Actually, I'm supposed to be going. Actually, I am after this going over to my sister's to help her set up for my niece's birthday, which is tomorrow. She is sweet 16.
Woo woo! Oh, I remember those good old days.
And she's a pure sweet 16. So apparently, I did not know that it's only considered a sweet 16 if you've never been kissed.
Oh.
I never knew that. I guess that's kind of like, wearing white if you're a virgin type of thing. So yeah, it's only really supposed
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
16 if you've never been kissed. I'm like, oh, okay. Where they do that at? I did not know.
I did not know neither.
You learn something new every day. And she actually is a sweet 16. This girl has never even been kissed.
Well, let her remain a good girl until marriage in Jesus' name. Amen.
Let us pray. Let us pray. So I decided, me being the auntie TT that I am, I decided that I am getting her, one of those big, huge cards. And I'm going to tape 16 $5 bills inside of it. So when she opened it, all she sees is a whole bunch of $5 bills in the big old card. So that's $80 freaking dollars in $5 bills she about to get. And I got her a projector and a pair of earrings. Me and her got a pair of matching earrings. So she gonna have a good sweet 16.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yes, another pure one. Yes, see, let us keep it going. Yes, can we keep it going? Because, shoot, I think right before, let's see, not too, yeah, I think I lost my virginity at 16. Oh, my
I ain't
Lord.
even going. I plead the fifth.
Oh! Not the fifth. You ain't pleading the fifth, is you? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's unpack this explosive episode that was. Okay, because it was a lot happening. Let me get the notes out. See, I did not drink no water after I did my extracurricular activities. Okay. Wet my whistle. Here we go. Every time I say that, I think of Sydney and Phil.
Oh Lord.
Wet your whistle. I was ruined. Okay. So
these two bitches.
Once business partners, criminal business partners, now cellmates right next to each other. So we seen at the end that, Zabel told Unser that he had cocaine, and him and his daughter, Polly Pocket, I call her Polly Pocket, and his daughter and Zobel had cocaine, so they got arrested and ended up right next to Weston in the cell. So they're here, and here we have Unser talking to yeah, Weston, because
Mm-hmm.
as soon as Zobel got out, he should have wondered. And also, and Unser asked him like, "You don't care why your homie got out? You don't care why you still up in this shitty ass cell and he out living the good?"
Everybody know. I mean, he was probably wondering if he ratted somebody out or if he just had a little extra change.
Well, he already knew he ain't about shit when he found out that he was dealing with the Mexicans behind his back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dealing with the Mayans. So he already was like he could really care less, but he know he was wondering. But he
Mm.
probably really did have his kids on his mind more because Jax made sure they took that ride he was trying to get them to take. And now CPS got them badass kids. I forgot Zobel wasn't in. Me too, baby. I completely forgot about that.
I did too. That's how,
Completely
I mean,
forgot
I know
about
it's
that.
been a long time since I seen it, but the way everything played out, you forget little tidbits or whatever. Then you be like, oh, damn.
I completely forgot about that. I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm like, and it's like new to me. And I do that every time. It's new to me every single time. Like, where did that come from? Like, did I know that last time? Yes, I did. But it always seems like it's something new every single time. So, yeah. So, but Weston
I
was
think this
wondering.
was the first time we knew for real, that's why he was untouchable.
Yeah. And because we've never seen him dealing with the FBI or whatever. So it doesn't stick in our head, I guess, that he is because we just heard about it. We never seen him do anything. So, so it says the sons follow the squad cars that delivers Obel to Impali to the Charming police station. Father and daughter are placed in a cell next to an already incarcerated AJ Weston. The former allies Byrne looks at each other as morning breaks. The sons are gathered on the front steps of the police station. I think I have them. They was just laid out at the police station, like for real, for real.
Mm, man, they was laid out like they was at a picnic or a barbecue or something.
Yes, they was. I must. Yep, here they go. Yep, they just chilling. And that's when they learn. That's when Jax learns that he's an informant. Unser tells him, "Hey, well, Hale tells him." Unser tells Hale. Hale tells Jax. It's just a big old thing, and
Mm-hmm.
this, and this is when so they know that they've got to do the thing tonight. They've got to make sure that these men
Pay.
meet the Reaper. So Jax tells Half Stack to, take care of Tara and Gemma, be their chaperone, make sure they good and all that good stuff. And these two, they know the war is about to happen. I mean, it's about to be a straight up war. So they gearing up. They know what's about to go down. Unser really knows what's about to go down because he's in the pocket with the Suns. And that part was, let's see, morning breaks, the Suns are gathered in front of the police station. Yep. And that's when Stahl tells, and that's is when we find out that he is in fact an informant. And even
Right.
at this moment, this is the first time I agreed with Stahl because she was so pissed she could not land Zobel. And I was mad she could. Like, I was willing to let her get him. Even though I know the Suns wanted him, I was like, okay, Stahl can have him. Just get the bastard. I was just ready for him to go. You
I'm
all right?
still mad about this tattoo on what's his name's um Weston's chest. Like they went deep with this whole hatred of his.
Yes, they did. So so Stahl's been talking to the FBI for 2 hours, and Unser had no idea what it was about. Nobody knew what it was about. And that's when Jax asked about Winston. Unser says they haven't heard back from the DA yet. Gemma and Tara leave the clubhouse. That's when Jack tells Halfsack to go with them for their safety.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the TV, Hale has heard that the DA, Chucky, oh Chucky, yeah, Chucky. So now Chucky ain't even a credible witness no more. So that means they can't even get the insurance for car. Like
They
they,
probably can. They just can't stick it on Weston.
I mean, but who could they possibly stick it on? And yeah, who else could they possibly stick
Well,
it on?
considering that Weston is going to be dearly departed, and I didn't shed a tear this episode, they could still blame it on him.
I mean,
And
they
then
can blame it on him, but that the thing is, Chucky is an incredible witness in order for them to get the insurance, and they was counting on that money.
right, but I mean, now that he's gone bye bye, you know, you can get uncertain them to be like, well, we got more information. I mean, I believe the police station has doctored up a police report or two before.
Oh, oh yeah, plenty,
At least once or twice,
maybe, you
if
know,
not more.
you know,
Right.
exactly. And that's
And then Weston met his untimely demise, and so he can't even say it wasn't me. So who they gonna believe? The police, or can't the dead person can't even defend himself? So
right,
there's that. That's how that's gonna roll down. Run me my money.
right. So at this point, Weston and Zobel both have to be released because Weston, since Chucky is an incredible witness, you can't blame it on him. And Zobel is a rat, so of course him and his daughter Polly Pocket, just get to go. And that's sad. And that's Unser telling Jax the bad news. And here these two go. I'm so tired of them. I was so glad that this was the season finale, but I was hoping they would both meet their demise. More him than her, actually. So Zobel and Polly Pocket decide that they're gonna go back to Belfast and start all over, and she wants to go see homeboy one more time. Like, oh my god, like why she even like him? Why even like her? I don't even understand this dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I don't understand why they had to be together, why that had to be a storyline. It kind
Right.
of really made me mad. Like, I was bored that they were together. Like, what is this? I really didn't like that. That's the only part of this season I don't think I like is that. So these two here, after they are just standing off from one side of the freaking street to the other, they
Mm-hmm.
finally decide to come together and try to discuss what to do. But see, they are protecting they shit like a motherfucker. Zobel got okay. Is Zobel dealing with them the heroin or the gun?
He dealing some of everything to everybody.
Yeah, I thought it was the heroin they was doing them.
I thought he was
So,
giving the Mayans guns though.
well, whatever he giving them, they definitely trying to protect their investment with him and don't offer him protection. So they roll up deep when he get out of the prison. I
Right.
mean, out of the county, and they follow him and lead him. So he's in the middle of all these motorcycles, so he's protected. And and that's how they got to back to the cigar lounge
Right,
smoke.
BB. That's what I thought too.
I thought Sam Crow ran charming. If you run the town, you can't no outside gang come into escort nobody. Well, when that somebody is an FBI informant, I guess all all bells and whistles can ding. As far as I'm
They
concerned.
just wanted him really bad. That's the only because I mean they knew he was an informant, so it wasn't like they was standing down because they was scared of the law. If they ain't scared of the law, they sure the hell ain't scared of the Mayans. They was only standing down is because they was waiting for an opportunity, a break in chain of command or whatever the case is. They was waiting for an opportunity, like somebody gonna mess up, and when they leave and get on the road or do whatever it is that they're gonna do, there's gonna be a break in, and sure enough, that's what happened.
Yep, just like that. So is Alvarez an informant too? No, he's not. That's the thing, because remember when Clay and Alvarez, hold on, where it go? When Clay and Alvarez were talking right here, this is when Clay had the opportunity to tell Alvarez that he was, but he didn't. Remember, because then that's when Tig had came up to Clay and was like, "Why didn't you tell him he was?" He was like, "Because he would kill him, unalive him, whatever."
And he wanted that all to himself.
Yeah, that's his meat right there. That's his, he said. That's his bitch right there. So he got dibs. He don't call dibs on that man's life, basically. So that's why he didn't tell him. So yeah, so no, Alvarez is an informant. He had no idea that Zobel was. So that's how that what had happened was. And finally, Otto gets his revenge. The
Mm-hmm.
dude that messed out his
That was
eye,
a hot bloody mess.
he got. He had his homeboy help him out, hand him the shank, and bust homeboy in the back of the head to knock him down. He led Otto to him. Like, there you go. Have fun.
Right?
And he just did. He went at him. He got him good. Like, that's gotta be painful. But whew, yeah. That's why he should have finished him off. And now look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
Hey, I always say if all them people doing that stuff, they need to go on ahead and take them people out and don't leave no witnesses or whatever, because that's just too much looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life. I'm not
Exactly.
with it.
Exactly. Okay, so let me back and get through the plot. So Jim and Tara leave for the clubhouse. Jack says outside tape for the safety. Hale has heard from the DA. Chucky is the ex-felon and unreliable witness. Weston has been released. Hale says he won't deliver Weston into Scarecrow's hands to be killed. Stahl tells Unser the FBI is cutting Zobel loose too. Unser can't believe it. Stahl doesn't like it either. Unser tells her about Zobel orchestrating the gang S SD, so he needs some kind of explanation to give Gemma and the MC. She tells him Zobel has been an FBI informant for 3 years. So, dang,
He
that's
ain't good.
years. You've been, come on now, 3 years?
And did she call him like a cash cow or a gold mine or something?
Something like that, I think, yeah. Yep. And he was like, as long as he continues giving up the league's rich and mighty and the AB shot caller, he's allowed to continue operating as a profit. Unser goes outside and tells the guys the news. Both the targets will be released. He tells them Zobel is an FBI rat. Clay tells Jax to get the word out about Zobel to Otto. Otto should set it up at the AB ranks. The guys watch intently as Zobel and Polly Pocket exit the police station. Hale offers them the escort, but Zobel says it won't be necessary, and that's when all the Mayans rolled up. A pack of Mayans on Harley's approach, led by Marcus Alvarez. Zobel climbs into the Mercedes. Like, how did his car get there? Like, how did his car get there?
Girl, I was thinking that exact same
Where's the
thing.
man's car?
Like, yeah.
Like, when
I
did his
mean,
car get there?
unless one of the Mayans brought it.
I mean, that's a lot. You're doing a whole lot.
Right.
Like, that's a whole lot. If you really went through all of that. So so the climbs to his Mercedes and drives away as the mines falling both ahead and behind him. The sons mount up and pursue. Unser knows the war has started. And it has. It's full on. Unser tells Weston that Zobel is a rat. He hopes they rip each other to shreds. Hale tells Weston he's free to go, but advises him to get out of Charming. Weston says his sons are still at CFS. Hale says he'll try to arrange a visit at the Stockton State Prison. Jack tells Otto about the news about Zobel. He tells Otto to pass the words to the area shot callers. And Mayan Armanda is parked along the main street in front of Impeccable Smokes. That's the name of it. So so we got that's the next one. So we're still here. So Zobel says you have the time to go back to Budapest to regroup. He will charter a jet outside of Sacramento. They need to leave now. Polly says she needs to go home and pack first, but she knows she wants to go see this
You
motherfucker
want
right
to go see Boo Boo the Fool?
Boo Boo the Fool. And he a punk, but we'll get to him. But he is such a punk. Um, and she says she'll be back in an hour. Unser joins Hale on Main Street. Hale wants to call the sheriff to back up in the case things turn violent. Jax arrives. Unser tells him Weston is being escorted out of town by a deputy, but will be stopping at CFS to see his kids. Jax, Opie, and Chips ride off. Playing the rest keep an eye out on Zobel and the Mayans in the Stockton prison library. Otto takes his revenge out on the Aryan who took his eye out. And that's what we just seen. Okay. So let's get to this dude right here in this suit. Cameron and Edmund, the Irish.
They get on my damn nerves.
And it's like when Cameron first stepped onto the scene, I first had forgot for a minute that he was the one who took Abel. And I was like, wait a minute, is that him? And I was like, I knew why I didn't like him. And that was the whole purpose to him. Jack should have chased him down and they have a John Wick fight. That was a letdown. I mean, actually, I see where it was a big deal how Weston went out. Because as much as Weston was like the bad guy that we didn't like, criminal thug and a racist, the only time we saw Weston as a human being was for his sons. And
Right.
to meet his demise while he's with his son, bonding with which was a strange bonding moment, none the least, but
Right.
bonding with him, having a father-son moment with his son, and his son seeing the men right before it happened that takes his daddy's life, and he kisses his son on the forehead, tells him that he loves him, like he knew that was the last time he was going
Mm-hmm.
he knew that was the last time that he was going to say, I love you to him, and his son was going to see him. He knew that he was about to leave this earth and leave his son fatherless, and his son was about to have a complete moment after this. You know what I'm saying? So that probably traumatized that boy for life. He probably can't never step into a tattoo parlor and probably never get one, or just the opposite.
Or yeah, I was just about to say, or the opposite, where he gonna get 8 billion tattoos thinking of his daddy.
Anyway, speaking of daddies again, as we were saying, so these two think they slick, but Edmund is such a punk pussy. It was uncalled for. So so Edmund goes to the war, whatever it's called. I'm gonna figure it out.
The wharf.
Wharfs, whatever it is. Yeah. So okay, so let's go back and read the plot to Weston. I must have put my things back. Anyway, outside the Jan Joe with the CFS office, Jackson and others watch from the van as Weston walks out. I did have that. I don't have my things in order, obviously. Oh well. We'll figure it out at some point. We'll get there. Jack tells Ships to call Answer and find out what's going on. Stall and the ATF agents wait in Iris' safe house. That's what we saw. Edmund and his daddy talking to his daddy. And so daddy trying to get Edmund, he told Edmund he got to take out Stall. And I got happy again. I'm like, oh, it's the finale. This is when Stall gets to be heard of
Got
mine.
excited. Premature excitement.
Another disappointment. I was like, oh, come on, man. So no, so he has Stall take him to the wharf, whatever it's called. And that's where he has a phone and he's talking to Cameron on the phone, telling him that he's got to take out Stall. But Stall was one step ahead of him from the get-go. She was like, and she played it so cool, too. She really did.
Yeah.
So,
I can't wait for her to go.
I'm so ready for her to go. She could just like go completely. Oh yeah, there it is. So that's when Jax, follows Weston out or whatever. And here Weston is getting this tattoo, and his son looked bored actually. Like really, really bored. I don't even
You know what the crazy thing is like for TV demises of people, I can't tell like Holly from Power and Stall is neck and neck on the dingiest with bees that I couldn't wait for them to get the hell off my TV screen.
Well, tell us how you really feel. So it's like not right here, like you can really see all of Weston's tattoos, and I'm just like, oh my goodness.
When I tell y'all, but see, y'all have to understand too, like the way they did the little things, the attention to detail, they was not playing.
No, they wasn't. They was fully, oh yes, fully know what was going on, completely. But this is right on, right, sat there and died on the ship. Basically, right there. And what could he do? What could he do? What could he do?
And man, Opie was popping that trigger. I was like, okay.
Oh.
Like, okay, Opie, about dang time.
I know, finally, like, buck up, Bart, buck up. Took you long enough, but here you go. 2 seasons in at the end, we finally see you.
Right.
So here's Cameron talking to his little man boy of his. Look how you like, listen to me, boy.
Right.
And they know they're both freaking screwed, absolutely, right, at this point. So they are doing whatever they can. They're desperate. Their back is against the wall. They have nowhere to run. They can't breathe. They are drowning, and there is nowhere for them to go. Period. Can you see the hearts? No, am I supposed to? What hearts? I don't see hearts. I don't see any hearts. I did know when I went to YouTube, I do see the heart thing when I go on my phone, but I don't see none on the screen, if that's what you mean. I do not see any. No. That's weird. But anyway, hi, Kamisha. Hey, boo, hey. Oh, hi. Oh, this right here. This right here. So we have finally come full circle. Okay. She finally gets her moment. She sees Polly Pocket looking at herself in the mirror, thinking she all cute, going to see her man for the last time before she leaves.
Right.
Yeah, seeing her last man, seeing her man for the last time before she leaves, and she trying to be all cute and stuff, and Gemma's like, I wait a minute, hold on. So she gets
Right.
the keys from Tara, and she's like, "I'm driving," and Tara didn't even know it.
Tara already knows something about something
Yeah,
crazy
she saw that
has
look
to
in
go
her
down.
eyes, and she gauged where she was. She was like, "Oh hell no! What you about to do? Like, what you about to do? You don't need to do it, but what you about to do? Because I know you about to do it anyway."
That part.
Okay, Gemma watched her snatch them keys from Tara, and she had to go take care of something real quick. Where she did, she was like, "Hold on, real quick. We gotta take this other side real quick." Thank you. She was like, "I gotta handle this real quick. This been in my spirit and on my soul. I have got to do this." She said, "I ain't gonna let this bitch slip away from me one more time. Not today.
Mm-mm.
Not
Not
today.
today, Satan.
Not
Not
today,
today.
Not today, Polly Pocket. Maybe you can only see it on your YouTube live, not StreamYard. Maybe. Oh, that's possible. Well, StreamYard needs to buck up and do something. As much as we pay for this mess, they can do something. So she just hauls ass and just goes her way. And next thing you see Miss Polly Pocket arriving to Edmund. And you can tell right there, she sees him. This is when she realizes he's on the floor because,
Mm-hmm.
you know, stalled. So now we have to back up to how Edmund got there. So Edmund thought he was gonna be tough shit, I guess, finally, and still messed it up. He had a gun in the bathroom, but Stahl already knew about it. They don't replace it with blanks. They already knew. She was just gonna see if he had the guts to do it, and he didn't. So he shoots the gun at her. She just comes right up to him and just takes it from him. Like, you little pussy.
Right.
Really? Like, you ain't even gonna say back. Like, you ain't even move. That was just so stupid. Like, you really is a little boy bitch. A
Right.
complete boy bitch.
He ain't about that life.
No, he is not. So you see her draw her gun at the top right here. Her draw her gun and stalls on the side waiting. But here comes Gemma coming through because she don't follow this heifer. And here it go. She shoots her and she goes down. And it's just a whole clusterfuck at this point.
Right.
It's like, ah, she finally got her in. She finally got her. And then Stahl, out of all people, has to be here, has to be involved. Like, why you always gotta be somewhere? Why
In
you
the wrong place at the
my
wrong time.
business? It's like, damn, you always in my business.
She
I
just
wonder,
need gone somewhere.
really, like, why you just always there? So that was the demise. Oh yeah. So that's when she got. Yep. So here's Saul taking out Edmund, and there he goes. Like, oh my goodness. Now Zobel's still waiting on her to come back, waiting on Miss Polly Pocket to come back. But Miss Polly Pocket is now on the flow because
Yeah.
Jimmy don't got that ass. And now Star don't got Jim's ass. Now I will admit this was like she said, you're a smart bitch. That was real calculative and smart how she played that to Gemma.
Right. I
That,
was like,
oh,
girl, you an agent. You could just really, like, you know what I'm saying, bust down on somebody and then not be no problem. So I was like, why you had to pin that on Gemma though?
but because she's a bitch, that's why. That is the only reason why. Okay, so Saul and the ATF agents went the Irish safe house. Edmund's phone rings. It's Cameron, his dad. Cameron says someone has been tailing him, probably the feds. He warns his son to keep an eye out and says to meet him at the wharf. Yes, the wharf. In an hour on Main Street. clan the others right away, leaving Juice and a few nomads to keep an eye on things. Alvarez wants to seize the opportunity to leave, but Zobel wants to wait for Polly Pocket. Jackson's park across the street from the tattoo parlor. Chip says the CFS is aligned Western super visit. That's when we see the guys go in and get him. Jackson screws a silencer on the barrel, goes in, outs him. So Edmonds waits at the work while the feds watch from a distance. A hidden untaped phone rings. Edmund quickly grabs it. Such and such. Jack returns to the clubhouse after the deed is done. So now I'm getting ahead of myself. So we'll get there though. So now Gemma's on the lam after she's done her deed. And out of all people, look who she calls.
You knew she was gonna call her boo thing to come save her.
I'm wondering why she didn't call Jax. I mean, why
Because she already knew.
Hey.
She already knew they were handling something else. That's why Half Sack was watching them to begin with.
Or then again, because she knew that she at least had some authority protection for her to get out, okay? Because she knew that Star was about to call it in. Also. So, yeah, I would have called answer too in that case. So, okay, she was right to do that. She was right. I'll give her that. That's it.
Yeah, you gotta call who's gonna be immediately available. And she already knew that Jax and them was, and they was already trying to handle a mission.
Right. So now the guys are off. It's wartime. It's time to do what they gotta do. It's time to get Zobel. It's time to get shit done right now. Okay? And Zobel's riding and everything, and they've got Unser's truck. So at the top is when Zobel realizes that it's Unser's truck, his business truck. I keep forgetting Unser has a whole entire truck business. I don't think I've ever realized it until this season for some reason.
No, remember when they messed with him in the first season and he was
I haven't realized until watching it this time around. It's just
okay.
Period. Yeah, it's just like, damn, how come that's never caught on to me? Maybe it had to, and it just was a faint memory, but that's another thing I never remember. That Unser has a truck business. I keep forgetting that shit. But Zobel didn't, and he knew when he saw it. And as soon as they got in front, they opened up and started guns blazing. Looking, he was like, I'm gonna enjoy this right here. So all they did was knock out a few people, and they had flattened his tire, his Mercedes, if you will. And that's how he was able to get away as they kept doing more shit, and that's where he had got to where he was. So here we go. This is depressing. This is where it starts, y'all. I don't even want to do this part.
We gonna skip over real fast in loving memory of Half Sack.
I don't want to do this part. So here you see, Tara's on the phone with Jackson. She's about to tell him that Gemma is on the lam because Half Sack came back and said he had to leave because the house got raided. And Saul had let Gemma leave out the back door, so Half Sack didn't see when she left. So Half Sack just came back to Tara since he was supposed to protect Tara too. And here Tara's on the phone trying to tell Jax that right here. But while she is on the phone, Cameron, who is in a complete irate because
Stahl is this
Stahl knew what she was doing when she did that. That's why she didn't call it in when she did it the first time, because she knew that Cameron had a scanner and was listening. I'm gonna give me a scanner. I want to hear what police be doing and talking about. I don't know all the codes, but I want a scanner. I'm gonna give me one. I had looked on Amazon. Anyway, so yeah, so when she had called that in over the scanner, that's when Cameron heard it and knew that his only begotten pussy son is has left the earth. And so that's when he gets irate and he comes right in. And you can see a part of him over right here at the top. That's Tara when she first realizes he comes in. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. So he is completely distraught, which he should be, I guess, because he did just lose his son. But he was not in his right mind, obviously, when he did this.
Clearly, he was not.
Because he was crying. It's like he didn't want to do this. He was crying for Edmund, but he wanted Jax to feel what he felt.
But let me tell you why I'm mad. Because they did all that to get Zobel at the little ice cream shop, but then they couldn't get to the wharf fast enough to save Abel. But go on.
It's just really messed up. So when Tara screams and the phone hangs up, he automatically knows something's wrong. So Jax, Opie, and I think Chibs once again themselves leave, and they go see what's wrong with Tara. And meanwhile, here is Cameron pointing a gun at her head and Half-Stack. But when he took the knife out of the door, and hold on, let me.
I was like, boy, you don't want to do that. I mean, you already signing your death certificate.
Yes, when he took the knife and put it to the babies, I was like, what? You really don't lost your mind.
Lost it.
All of your marbles. Completely every single one of them. I couldn't.
You really trying. You ain't trying to meet the man of mayhem. You trying to see Jesus real soon.
Yes, like really, really quick. Or
like
you have to see both. You gonna see Jesus, and then you gonna see Jesus, and then he gonna kick you out just like he did the devil to go see the devil. Like now you his problem, and you know what? The devil probably ain't even gonna want your ass.
Right, he was like, you ain't bringing that type of heat down here, player. There's a place lower than hell for you, because I don't even want I don't want Jack coming down here in hell looking for you.
Like you guys to go so beneath hell, it's like hell don't became heaven. No, you have to go so deep into hell, you went back to being in heaven. It's like you
went to the core of the earth where the lava resides, okay?
Nowhere. I cannot. It's just not cute. Yes, this show is, I'm telling you, Kurt Sutter directed and wrote this episode, I believe, also. And I believe Barkley, God, what's his name? I keep forgetting his first name. But yes, it's like, God damn it. So as soon as he put the knife to the baby's neck, Half-Stack quickly came into the defense. He came into defense, but he came right into Cameron's knife. And I felt so bad. He was just about to get patched in. I felt bad for him. He just got his nut implant just got rejected. And now you gone. Like, I just feel for Half-Stack.
Yeah, he was having a real bad day.
He really, really was. Yes, lower than hell. It has to be somewhere lower than hell. It just has to be. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, these two here. So, hell here is giving Zobel the news that his little dollar Polly Pocket um is dead and
He
no longer
really
here.
enjoyed that. I'm just gonna
Like,
be for real, for real. Like I believe that he thoroughly enjoyed that.
look at him. Yeah, he did. He completely enjoyed. And at this time, Zobel is stuck in an ice cream shop with a whole bunch of kids. Well, now the kids don't left because Tig got them to go, told the store clerk to go take a break. And now here you got Zobel standing in an empty store, don't know what to do, scared out of his mind, looking like he's about to piss and shit his pants. So
Right,
that's
because he ain't about that life. He ain't about it.
heck no, he a rat. He a rat. And so, and now you got the news that your dear Polly Pocket is gone. Oh, like it's just over for you. You should have just offed yourself at this point. Did us all a favor. It really would have been a blessing in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
So Jax comes home and he sees that Tara is taped to a chair, gagged or taped around the mouth. We've got half sack on the floor, and Abel is gone because Cameron took him after
Mm.
he sliced and diced half sack.
Trifling ass.
Trifling. Trifling. So look at Jack. Like he's just so hurt. And here is the kicker for me. You know, earlier I thought I had they yes, this happened. Like this was the most genuine moment they have shared. Like this entire series so far. Even
Mm-hmm.
before you know what happened to Donna. But this is when you see that finally they have finally come back together. Everything's fine. Everything's okay, basically. You know, I got your back. I'm here for you. We got this. And now for him to be able to call him in such sorrow and pain in his voice and say, they got my son. It's like, Dad, they
Right.
got my son. And even Clay, though, even Clay, he was like, we gotta go. They got my grandson.
Mm-hmm.
And that was even a moment because I did, for a minute, I thought Clay was jealous of Abel. From the time when he was in the hospital before he got out, it seemed
Well,
like,
Clay is jealous of anything and anybody that takes attention away from the club.
yeah, true. And it's his Gemma's attention away from him. Because you
Right.
know, when that grandbaby came, that's all she cared about.
All she cared about.
Couldn't tell her nothing. But now she on the lam. Completely on the lam. And she don't even know where she's going.
Mm-mm.
Us her asked her, any idea where we going? She like, nope. And she kind of happy about it. Like she's free, vindicated. But we all know there's a lot that's about to happen for her next season.
Right.
So then the camera. So then it cuts to Cameron driving like crazy, mad, crying still, and everything. Worried. He's got Abel in the back seat. Abel's crying out of his mind. He don't know what to do. So he drives and speeds to the wharf where he's got a freaking speedboat. Lord Jesus. And at this point, the son's so caught up with him and they're chasing him too, but they are not too, they're just a little bit too far behind. Just too far behind, God. Just too far behind.
But you caught up to Zobel and he had a flat tire and was running away on the rim though.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense, please. How? How
He
can
was
you
about
do
to
that?
catch a beat down, but you can't get to the man that stole your kid. Okay.
But I guess you know it has to be for the story. So So I guess we
Right.
gotta let it slide, I guess. So
I mean, if they want us to believe it, I'll believe it.
yeah, we just gonna believe it. So the way he was running with Abel, like you could have failed. You was hysterical. You ain't in your right mind, and you just,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
surprised
baby,
Abel don't have shaken baby syndrome.
you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like I really couldn't wait for him to get his. And so he gets to the boat, he puts Abel down, he starts that boat up, and he speeds off across the water, leaving Jax, Clay, and the boys just not able to do anything.
But
And
that scream, oh my
but
God.
that scream, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like this is when he should have at least been nominated for an award. And it pains me still that through this whole entire series that Sons of Anarchy had never even been nominated for anything ever. I just don't understand that. I don't.
Yeah, that don't that's not cool.
It makes no sense to me. It never will. Like, how can y'all never even be nominated? But y'all, that concludes the finale of season 2. Y'all, we made it through season 2. Woo woo!
Only 5 more to go.
5 more to go. 2 down, 5 to go. Now, next week is season 3, episode 1, and it is Hasak's funeral. And the beginning scene is one of my favorite scenes of the entire series because one, I love the song that is playing when the first scene is going on. Um, I don't know why, but I just love the song. And what Jack does in the first scene is scary and sexy all at the same time. But I love it and I cannot wait. It's finally time to watch this scene. I've been waiting since we started this to watch season 3, episode 1. So
Yep, it's about to go down.
it's gonna be sad because we, lay half sex to rest, but it's about to get gritty and grimy real quick. The third season came in guns blazing, and the plot for that episode, well, the synopsis, excuse me, and it's called So. Um, Synopsis. The aftermath of Abel's kidnapping and Half-Sack's death has the sons reeling, especially Jax. Gemma, who was still on the lam, gets hit with some unexpected news from her past. A shocking event unravels at Half-Sack's funeral. That happens. That creating another enemy for Sam Crow. Oh, and this is when we also lose another person on the show, which is really crazy. That how his death comes to be. But yes, y'all, yes, y'all. There we go, season 2 in the books. Okay, so y'all know tomorrow we are back on Dina's channel. We are doing baddies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've already seen clips and heard people talking about this episode already. And I'm like, oh my goodness. My Jesus. How we got to be at the finale. This has to be the finale or something at this point. We can't have that many more. We were just okay. And Dina, what else you got going on? You have what? You have snowfall. Oh, snowfall. Snowfall. So Dina's on mute, but she does have Snowfall. You know, Snowfall comes on Wednesdays on FX, and she reviews that later on in the week, usually the next day or a couple of days after. So watch out for that. I have a interview with Ms. 007 from Supersize Salon this Friday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 2 o'clock Pacific Time. I think I got that right. But you can check my Instagram for more information on that. I have posted about it. And of course, me and Dina are both always on Kamisha Reviews channel. We are on the panel for Ready to Love. Put a ring on it. Love and Marriage DC, which is over for now though. Also this weekend, Love and Marriage Huntsville is back. And we will be reviewing it Sunday nights. Okay, Sunday nights we will be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. And it's back. And it's so wild. It's so much going on. And y'all know that is my favorite show to do. So I cannot wait. I'm excited. So make sure y'all is here for that. Dina is grubbing on her McDonald's, it seems. But Dina, you want to say bye before we close this out, baby? Can't hear you.
My bad. I was muted, so I couldn't hear the bag ruffle. But yeah, girl, them fries is hot. Now, y'all know once McDonald's fries get cold, they is worthless.
It's a wrap. It's
a wrap. But yeah, everybody check us out. Make sure you subscribe to all of our channels. Did you tell them about the weight loss channel? Make sure they like, subscribe, share, and hit the reminder bell. Always hit the reminder bell because you never know when we gonna drop some tea. You never know what's gonna be going on with these streets. So always hit the reminder bell.
Please and thank you. We about to ride up on out of here. Thank y'all for watching. BB, of course, thank you for always tuning in. You're gonna have to come on and review with us. If you want to, you always can because you're always in the chat. You should come review with us on the season finale of season 3. That'd be fun. Yeah. That would be a lot of fun. You should think about it. But okay, y'all, we about to get up on out of here so Dina can eat her food and I can jump in the shower and watch Summer House. Oh, no, I am not about to do that. I am about to go over to my sister's house and help her set up for my niece's sweet 16. Exactly. Okay. So I'm about to get up on out of here. Dina's about to get up on out of here and finish her McDonald's. And we gonna see y'all tomorrow night on Dina's channel for Baddies. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all.